today we are here for the Newcastle United versus Everton preview. It's a massive game. Everton have hit some form. They've got Ancelotti'S as manager. We've just lost to Manchester United. So it's going to be very interesting to see James's Park, 3 o'clock kick-off on Saturday obviously. But both teams played on the Saturday and, on the Thursday, on Boxing Day, and then now we've got the game on Saturday. I'll be there vlogging the game like normal, and before I start off the video I want to quickly say something. So basically my YouTube money's just came in and I've bought a new editing software on my computer, so this video will not be on it because I still need to do stuff, same with the predicted team. Don't know about the vlog, but then videos after the vlog, all of them should be edited on the new editing software. So that'll be done. Let us know in future videos if you see any improvements or whatnot. So I appreciate you watching the video. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's start off by looking at Everton. So Everton have hit some form after sacking Marco Silva. Duncan Ferguson, former mag, came in for the caretaker manager for now, and then Ancelotti'S in, but Big Dunk's still in with the coaching staff, but Ancelotti is the full manager now. I don't know if he's the head coach or manager, it doesn't really matter for us at the minute. But let's look at their last 6 games. So they lost 5-2 to Liverpool, and that's where Marco Silva got the sack. Big Dunk came in and they beat Chelsea 3-1. Then drew to Manchester United 1-1 at Old Trafford as well. Then drew 2-2 with Leicester in the Cup and got beat on penalties. Drew 0-0 with Arsenal at Goodison Park. And then beat Burnley 1-0 at Goodison Park, which was Ancelotti's first game in the new era of Everton. They've hit some form from the sacking of Marco Silva. Was it the right decision for Everton to do that? Yes, it was. They were in a bad time. They're still quite lower down in the table, but you can't fault. I'll quickly check where are they in the table. They are 13th now. The start of the day in 16th, and after that win against Burnley, they're only 2 points behind them now. They are, where is it? They're sitting 13th, but still only 7 points away from top 4, and that's where Ancelotti is good in the Champions League and the Europa League or whatnot. Can Everton pull it back? It is. They have got the potential to. They've got some very good players, experienced players, young players coming up. They've got a decent side. One player who I've been critical about is calvert-lewin, and he's been scoring goals for fun. He's been working to side Big Dunk, who's scored a lot of goals for Everton. You can tell that's affected his game, and he's done very well. I'm looking through the team now. Obviously, Moise Kean, lots of stuff talking about him, but I think now with Ancelotti being an Italian from obviously Italy, so is Moise Kean. I think now he can get the best out of Moise Kean for Everton, even though that Moise Kean's dad said that the transfer was wrong, it shouldn't have happened. I think now we can get the best out of him. Obviously, Richarlison, he loves the goal versus Newcastle. Last season he scored at St James's Park and at Goodison Park, so he'll be looking for a goal. Obviously, we all know what happened last time. 2-0 down and we beat them 3-2. Unbelievable scene. If you didn't go and check that out, I can't even speak. If you didn't go and check that vlog out, it was insane. But if I remember, that vlog was insane. But they've got a decent team. The defensive, Mina's good. One player who I wish signed for Newcastle, Sidibe. I've always liked him. I think he's a fantastic player, and yes, he's only on loan there, but he is a very good player, and he played in a slightly different role yesterday. Played like a wing back, and it worked for him. He got the assist, so he looks to be a decent player. Sigurdsson, fantastic on the ball, can get a goal. Bernard, very quick. But let me know your thoughts of Everton. Any Everton fans watching, let me know how you're going to come to this game with obviously loads of changes or not, because I think they did play a decent team against Burnley, like going out, right? But they've got Manchester City on the Wednesday, on New Year's Day, so I've got a feeling they might play a very good team against us and then play a not so great team against Man City, because they know that they're not going to get the result there anyways. That's what we done. We benched the likes of Shelby, Hayden, Andy Cavill, who've been key parts of our season already, and bring in the 2 long-staff Bavars and Dwight Gale. Let's talk about Newcastle United now, and yeah, from yesterday's game, it's going to be very interesting. So obviously Newcastle got a disappointing 4-1 defeat to Manchester United yesterday at Old Trafford. Can I say Newcastle getting anything out of this game? It was very vital that we did get them 3 points against Crystal Palace, because if we didn't get them and then we lose these next 3 games, Manchester United, Everton now, and then Leicester, who are second in the Premier League, that Crystal Palace game could look key to our season. But we won that game with Miguel Almiron obviously scoring. What do we look like? Well, how are we going to approach the game? Obviously changes will be made. Obviously the predicted team out tomorrow. I'm not going to try and spoil that video because obviously I've got everything planned for it already. But you've got to make the changes. Do we do a lot of rotation? Do you bring the likes of Yedlin in for Manquillo? Do you bring in... I don't think we've got any of our centre-backs, even though Shaw and Fernandes had a poor game. We haven't really got anyone else. Dummett's not looking fit. Clark's not fit yet, and Lascelles coming back soon. Matt Ritchie's coming back soon as well, which is great. Hopefully, apparently he's going to be back for the next Everton game away from home. That's the same at Alan St-Maximin. He's meant to be back for the Everton game. But how do we approach this game? I think we need a bit more width, right? Even though I think he'll stick to Miguel Almiron being the cab, which works. If we need to use the width in this game, for me, we've got to play Yedlin, because Manquillo's very good at defending, right? But I think with a game like Everton at home, we cannot sit back. We cannot play Manquillo just sitting back, right? And we need to get Shelby in the midfield pushing forward. And then by going up like that, we can be playing on the wings and get the ball in the box for Andy Carroll. One player who I thought was very good against Manchester United, and my man of the match, was Joe Linton. He was very good. He created a chance for Dwight Gale's chance just before we scored, and he should have scored that. For me, Dwight Gale isn't good enough. We should just sell him in January for a decent price. But he was very good, even for our goal. Dwight Gale played over at Matty Longstaff, and Matty Longstaff played over at Joe Linton. He had 3 players on them. He went through 2 of them. Harry Maguire's on his back. He pays at Matty Longstaff, and Matty Longstaff sticks it in, and his celebration injected it into my veins, boy. But yeah, obviously the result didn't go our way. We crumbled, mistakes happened, and that's what happens. You can't be making mistakes like that in the Premier League. You cannot gift, especially Manchester United at Old Trafford, stuff like that. You can't just pass the ball to them. You can't be lazy on the ball when you go to Old Trafford. And I think scoring so early put a lot of pressure on us. I think if we scored very late on, like what we did with Mike Longstaff on the 70-minute mark, we probably could have won that game, but we didn't. We're going to move on. Obviously, lads, that's going to be the end of the preview. Make sure to smash that like button, comment, subscribe if you're new. Looking at, obviously, the games coming up, we've got Leicester on the Wednesday, which is going to be an interesting game on New Year's Day. I'll be there. I'll explain quickly now. There's going to be no transport, so if you normally go to the games, there's no buses or metros whatsoever, so make plans now. Anyways, lads, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Predicted team video out later on today, obviously, because the game's tomorrow. 2 videos today, and then obviously the vlog, player rating video tomorrow, etc. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, lads. I'll say it's all, and the predicted team videos in the next coming hours.